everyone, I'm Jutotep, the goddess astrologer and alchemical initiatrix. We're going to get into the chart for today, pull some cards. We have really powerful astrology going on. We have the ingress into Cancer season, but a lot of Aries energy with Jupiter and Aries. And so it's a little bit of push and pull, and we're moving towards out of this full moon towards this new moon. So let me just turn on my annotation. Where are you at? So the sun here today on the 20th is, let me just make sure this is the right day. Friday. It is not. Mouse. Now, here we go. Calculate. There we go. So this is the sun here at 29 degrees Gemini. So we're at the last degree of Gemini before tomorrow it ingresses into Cancer. So the last degree of a sign can always be a little crispy. Everything that we went through this whole Gemini season can kind of flash before your mental screen and come up, lessons learned, things understood. And then we have Mercury here at 7 degrees Gemini. So it's really about the spiritual mentality and mindset. And it has this septile, let's see, to Celestia, I think. Ugh, hard to see with all of these in here. But this is this otherworldly, all this photonic light coming down, all of this otherworldly information. So this information from your own guides and your own mission is definitely here today, downloaded. This is a powerful week moving into the Cancer ingress, which is really going to be about this deep emotional place and this place of nurturance. We have the moon here, and we have the moon here in Pisces. It'll be moving out of Pisces today and into Aries. So it'll move from that kind of dreamy, drifty energy. Could be a little bit sorrowful, a little bit sad, moving into Aries, where it will be more of a taking action attitude and moving forward and wanting to initiate something powerful, with Mars at home and in Aries and Venus at home in Taurus. We have this masculine and feminine energy here supporting the collective to move forward powerfully. Venus is about what we desire, what we want, and it's all of this energy is in this, the 3 youthful signs. And we have Saturn retrograde, but it's about, Aquarius things. It's about humanity. It's about working for humanity. So Saturn and Aquarius is, while Saturn's home there, it's also, Aquarius is also very much Uranus, right? Energy. So it's very much about working for the collective, doing something powerful, but it's backwards. So it's giving us a little bit of a respite of pressure on us, but it also has this trine to the sun, and is wanting to connect to our vitality and our resilience of the wounds, the stories, the difficulties in our mindset, whatever's in our mind that makes it really difficult for us to move forward. And so Saturn is having this helpful trine here to work towards something that is for the larger picture, to work on your sacred mission and sacred calling and be really clear on that, and to stand in your truth, stand in something positive, something youthful, and the optimism energy with Pluto here retrograde at 28 degrees. it has, this quincunx to the sun. So it's this energy of needing to be happy and conversational and get prepared to move into Cancer season. But then also, the wound comes up, and it's allowing us to take action for healing. Mars having passed Chiron is healing, that the wound comes up, but we can really heal it. We can really let it go. We can really go into it and move through it and not have to stay around. We can have a lot more information coming in that helps us in a really positive way. This North Node at 21 degrees now, nearing the conjunction to Uranus. So they really are at a loose conjunction here. And so it's very much more of a like sporadic, spontaneous, anything that's a lot more spontaneous energy is going to be a lot more fun and bring in a lot more joy. Anytime you can be spontaneous and you can go do things, have fun, follow your joy, really follow the positive energy and the deep creative energy. Taurus is about creating and building, and it's just step by step by step. And Uranus is that unexpected, unpredictable, that unconditional change, just constantly in motion, changing, conversational. It's the higher mind. And so when we're really meant to grow something for the higher mind. And this the South Node has this opposition to Venus, and so it's really about our relationships coming out of the wounds, that we might have to square the sadnesses, the hurts from relationships, trauma, different sadnesses, different hurts can come up for release and to really renew us and really be embedded deeply into positive relationships that really nurture and sustain us in a positive way. We have this Neptune, this Neptune square, to the sun, that it's can be sad. It can be really vibrant and understanding like your soul mission and really having that spiritual energy there infused within you. So it's just pull in the love as much as you can, increase love inside yourself, activate it in your body, increase that, work for something positive, work in your sacred mission, work for something for humanity. Jupiter here in Aries is wanting to like forcefully move into the adventure and the positivity and the fun, and to root for the underdog and to work for humanity and to work for more awakening amongst the people. I'm going to stop sharing and pull some cards for you today. So we have Dolphin Spirit in reverse, that sometimes the paradox of life can really get to you and make you feel like you don't know which way to go, which way to trust. It really happens on the spiritual journey for sure, that it's like, how can both of these things be true at once? But this and that are true. Multiple things are true at one time. Life is a paradox. So it is holding two disparate things in mind simultaneously, but it often takes the teeter-totter back and forth to the extremes, which is part of the shamanic journey, is part of shamanic healing, and going into those extremes so that we understand the contrast, we understand where we were, we understand what the opposite side is, and it takes going into those extremes often to be able to integrate and come back together into the middle. And so give yourself a break, give yourself some compassion, and don't be so polarized in your thinking that it's black and white. That's the Scorpio South Node. I'm going to stay out of the South Node and into the North Node, that life isn't black and white. It's very much the rainbow, and there's so many shades of those colors as well. Like, trust in magic, trust in, we have Raven Spirit, trust in the positive part of life, in the synchronicities and the signs and the symbols that you see, and your guides nudging you. Ask for more clear communication. Trust in things being good. Trust in the magic that you create in your life. Like, what is some of the magic that you create in your life, and where are those spots where you get a little sad? Those are the spots to really understand, like, what's going on there, and how can I be with myself in a really positive way in those moments. We have Dragonfly Spirit, that truth transcends illusion, so that the truth will always prevail. It will always come forward, and will help you really see through the illusions of maybe what you're hoping for, or what other people are doing that are confusing you, or things about life or the spiritual journey at the moment. So truth will come forward, allow that to emerge and come through positively in this positive way. So turtle spirit, definitely that north node, that we can't build a house all at once. We have to just do 1 2x4 at a time and just take steady steps towards your sacred calling, your sacred mission, just a little bit at a time. Keep going, keep on it, and really follow what's piquing your interest right now. Like if you follow that curiosity, you don't have to have a set amount of rules, that Lyrian way of being that they've transcended, or that Capricornian, really have this curiosity. We're in the last degrees of Gemini season, it's stimulation. And just we're moving into Cancer, just begin thinking about the nurturing. This is the change of the season. This time holds a lot of magic and a lot of beauty and fecundity. Elephant spirit, about learning from the past, about retaining the lessons from what we've been through, and retaining the wisdom of your experience of having gone through it. So you combine your knowledge and then the experience of what you've been through, and learn from the past, learn from all of the the difficulty, loss, and challenge. We have fox spirit, which is definitely this feminine energy about thinking on your feet and being able to respond and adapt as you go, and to respond to challenges as they occur instead of trying to anticipate challenge and fearing it or bracing for it. Just know that you will face it really well in the moment. And so you don't need to have that fear. Stand in your divine feminine knowing and be in that deep place of peacock spirit. The peacocks actually take poisonous plants, and that's what creates a beautiful plumage and colors. And so really letting your soul shine through any of the darkness in the swamp that you might be wading through right now. Really let the positivity come through and let your light shine, let your light be bright. Don't dim your light or tamp it down for somebody else's opinion, or because of what somebody else might think, or because of your own insecurities and doubts. Like really let it come out full force and face the insecurities and doubts within yourself, because that's something that you can release. They're just emotions that you can release. I think this is a really positive reading for today, Monday. This is the Light Goddess Astrology Daily for June 20th, 2022. I'll see you on tomorrow. If you'd like to come join the Light Goddess, it's the Divine Feminine Sisterhood, where we are all in sacred sisterhood together, building bonds, getting to know each other. The first things I'm going to be doing are the monthly sacred circles, but you can join Light Goddess, which is its own entity of all of us together. I'm going to have a lot of offerings and your own portal to sign in later this year. And this first circle is on the 28th, so you can sign up in the link below. And also, if you are interested in booking an astrology reading, you can do that at thegoddessastrologer.com. I'll talk to you on the next daily.